All right. Good evening, everybody. Well, looks like we're live everywhere. So, evidently, the technology is working right tonight, which you can't always say that much for it. It is earring night. It is Wednesday again, so we're kind of getting back on schedule. So, earring night, we're going to see probably close to 30 pairs of earrings anyway. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter because there's a lot of earrings we could watch or we could look at, but we make it a little bit shorter. So our box did not come in. So our new items, not here yet. Hi, Carol. Hi, Sylvia. Good to see you guys. New items did not come in yet. So they will be here tomorrow. So we'll see those on Friday evening. So got some cute stuff coming in. And I've been kind of keeping an eye out because, with another holiday coming around the corner, we've got all the hearts out right now. So I've been looking to see if we had anything cute coming out there. So far, I haven't seen anything that all of us can't live without. Don't you like how I buy jewelry for you? But if there's anything good or if there's anything you specifically want, make sure you let me know. So if you like hearts and you want them in a specific color, white, pink, red, let me know so that I can look for those pieces because hearts are not super popular. I am tired today, Carol. This is my first day back to work since we've been sick. So first time in 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks that I've been at work. So, and I didn't sleep good last night. So I'm tired, but it's okay. So let's see. I think I told you everything. I don't think either of you have an invoice out, but for those coming on, if you think you should have gotten an invoice and you have not received it or you didn't see it from this past weekend, please let me know and I will resend that for you so that we can get those cleaned up and get all the packages sent out. I did send out. Yeah, it is hard to get back in the swing of things. When you've been off for a little while, it's like, I think I forgot how to do my job while I was off. So it took a little catching up and my brain wasn't super fast today because I didn't get that much sleep. So that probably didn't help. So yeah, it was kind of a mess. You're cooking pudding. Oh, that sounds good. What flavor are you making? I love to make homemade pudding and I'm not sure. I was trying to think if I've made it for my kids and my husband. I don't think so, but we used to always cook ours homemade growing up from scratch. And it tastes so much better than the instant stuff. I think I finished my thoughts. All right. I was trying to make sure I finished those sentences. Let's see. Yeah, so if you want hearts or anything, let me know. If you didn't get an invoice, let me know. Oh, coconut with shaved chocolate. That's yummy. Now you really distracted me. I did send packages out. So your packages are on the way. If your invoices were paid, they're on their way. All right. I think that's all. Let's get started with the earrings. So I do have one more of these pair that I'm wearing. These are called Open Pastures in green. So this is like an olive green color. Just going to take one off and show that to you. This is a square or maybe slightly rectangular crackle stone in that olive green. Little trinkets hanging from the bottom. They're on a silver fishhook back. So you can kind of see what the length and size is. We're just going to put stuff in the empty spaces or over it. I've got the other number cards. Hi, Violet. Good to see you. So these are going to be number one. One more pair of those, Open Pastures in green. So you can have those if you want them. Number two, we've got hearts. Yes, I do have some hearts. These are called Bewitched Kiss in multi, and that's because they're multicolored, more than one color of stones in these. So I think it's just a light pink, a medium pink, and a dark pink. That's what I was trying to look at. Some of them, for the multi, they have pink, white, and red, but these are shades of pink. So we have a large silver heart, rhinestones along that outside edge. I have two pairs of these. This is the length and size. So they are an oversized heart. You can see they're kind of big. I like big earrings because, you know, I've got all this hair and it's so curly. So the bigger earrings stick out from behind my hair better. So these are going to be number 2. We do have 2 of those. Let me put do not disturb on my phone because I see people messaging. And they're not even necessarily messaging me. They're messaging a group and they keep popping up. So that's kind of annoying. All right. Next. What did I do with that pair of earrings? I just had a pair I was going to show you. A post pair. And I don't see them. All right. Well, they'll turn up again. Oh, there they are. They were underneath my cloth that I cleaned my lens with. All right, these are called Turn of the Century in white. So these are little infinity symbols. I love the infinity symbol because, you know, forever's near and dear to our hearts, right? It never hurts to remind ourselves of that. Turn of the Century in white. I have 2 more pairs of these. These are a small post earring. They have white rhinestones on a silver background. That post is right in the center of that infinity symbol. So this is what it looks like. So Turn of the Century in white, 2 of those available. That is going to be number 3. Hi, Mom. Let's see. What else do I have over here? We love our pinks. Here we go. Got to get them off the rack first. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. Let's see. Gotta get them apart. These were ear crawlers that came in recently. Hi, Linda. Ear crawlers that came in recently, and they are in a light pink. These are upside down because of the way they hang. Hi, Aunt Dora. I don't think you were still on the other night, but you won a free piece. So you actually have 2 free pieces, and you only have 1 claimed. So just keeping you up to date on how that is. These are called Prismatically Panoramic in pink. So this is actually the post end right here, going through that card. These are white and pink rhinestones. And then we have the little circular end that's going to hold it up on the cartilage of your ear. So now let me turn it so that you can see this is kind of the size. So if you know somebody that likes the pink and the white, I have 3 pairs of these. These are called Prismatically Panoramic, and they are in pink. I also like to wear these in my second hole. I will put in a regular earring here. I'll put the post in my second hole, and then it goes further up my ear. So it's kind of cool to wear them that way too. Hi, Jane. So again, 3 pairs of these in pink. They are going to be number 4. Pink and white. Got a lot of pink and white. It's that time of year. Everybody's getting the pink. I like this color of pink better. I love jewel tones. I like the brighter colors. And I don't wear a lot of them, but I do like these better. They show up better. These are called Metro Masquerade in pink. This is like a fuchsia pink. So we have that teardrop shaped rhinestone in the center. And then we have a row of white rhinestones in a teardrop shape. You can see the detail. Let's see if I can hold still. There we go. Little scrolly, like S shapes in between. So they have some nice detail on them. This is the length and size. I have 2 pairs of these as well. So if you like the brighter, darker, whatever, jewel tones in pink, these are a nice one. They are going to be number 5 tonight. Number 5. Max is trying to knock things over already. So if you hear a crash, don't worry. It's just Max over there. And it's not him personally, but he's just knocking things down. There's actually a a light that I use for my lighting in here, and it's not breakable really, so it's all plastic. So do not be alarmed unless you just really want to. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Been missing you. All right, I think we just showed these the other night. I'm trying not to do too many repeats so that you guys get to see something different. Because I know most of you come to the shows pretty often. So I'm going to be showing you the same thing over and over and over again. Because we have tons of other things. All right. Yellow. We have Glassy Grotto. These are a pretty lemony yellow. Those are acrylic faceted beads. Little round acrylic faceted beads. And they're inside a marquee-shaped silver piece. That's what we're going to call it. It's kind of a pendant. This is the length and size. There we go. Thank you, Violet. I appreciate that. Even if they don't buy anything, I really appreciate you sharing it to your friends, because the more eyes that we get on it, the more Facebook and Instagram share it to other people. So it's not about your friends buying something. It's about getting them to come on the show so that it makes Facebook and Instagram realize that this is something people want to see, that they're interested in, and they'll share it to other people. And those people may buy. So that helps me out a lot. So these are Glassy Grotto in yellow. 2 pairs of those, and they are number 6. Do they have smaller earrings? We do have some smaller ones. Did you see that? You saw the infinity ones I showed, right? The smaller ones. I also do have some solitaire studs that are about the size of a pencil eraser. They're white rhinestones with a silver or gold setting. Those are some of our blockbuster pieces. So we have those all the time. And I think I probably have some others here too. We'll just have to dig them out.
Hey, Becky and Linda said.
Becky and Linda shared. Yeah, I did see them. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you. I was talking. I'm always talking. It's what I do, right? I talk. And you guys don't tell me to be quiet. That's why I talk to you. Only because you really can't. All right. I do have this pair. I just have 1 pair of these. These are a smaller dangly pair in purple. So we have some little purple seed beads. Let me see if I can show you those. With a little white rhinestone hanging in the center of those. So little stacks of the purpley seed beads, the white rhinestone. So these are nice if you like some very dainty earrings. I just have 1 pair of these. So this is the size. These are called Twinkling Trinkets in purple, and they are number 7. You want those, Sylvia? Okay, you got that. All right, let me pull out these solitaire ones that I was telling you about since I do have them. And we just talked about them. They look like this. So just a very simple, basic earring. The white rhinestones with the silver or the gold setting. These are called Just in Timeless. This is the size. There we go. So these are about the size of a pencil eraser. You have a little eraser on the end of your pencil. It's about this size. So Just in Timeless in silver or gold. These are going to be number 8. These are a great basic earring. First or second hole, or both. Got to keep our options open, right? 1 of each of those for Jane. You got it, Jane. You can never have enough of those, right? I think I have 2 pairs of each color because half the time I can't find one or the other of them. I can't find both earrings to the pair. So I just have 2 pairs. So between 4 of them, I should be able to find 2. All right, I have 1 pair of these left. These are called Starry Nights. They are in pink. Try to get a close-up. These are a light pink rhinestone in the center, and then kind of a starburst effect in the white rhinestones around the outside. These are a post earring, and our post is right in the center, so you could turn them sideways or you can turn them up and down. See, I knew it. Yeah, I do that, and I do it with the glitzy hoops too. Always missing one. I don't know where they go. I think they get up and walk away. So you can wear these sideways or up and down. They're kind of an oval shape. This is the size. So we have Starry Nights in pink. They are number 9. Just one pair of those.
Hello to Marlo.
I didn't say hello to Marlo.
No, talk to her on the phone so you don't think you have to say hello to her.
Yeah, I already talked to her today.
No,
Hi, Marlo. Max says I didn't say hi to you, so they go in the black hole? I think so. All right, Sylvia wants those as well. Is there any color you're particularly looking for, Sylvia? I'm trying to say that right. My tongue is getting twisted today. I was doing that at work, too. So annoying. I sound like an idiot. I couldn't get the words to come out right. I always love it. All right, let me see these. Number 9 for Sylvia. All right, these are a little bit bigger. These are post earring, and our post is right above the center of the flower, so right about where my finger is, my fingertip. So they're going to hang down on your ear a little bit. They're with the socks that go missing. That is the best answer I've heard. And Jane says the Tupperware lids too.
Okay,
they
I thought
do.
We were the only ones that
No, and Max fusses about this because one time the lids will be missing, and then the lids come back, and the containers are gone, and we don't know what happens to them.
And the bread twisty ties.
And the twist ties on the bread. So those are Max's pet peeves. All right, these are called Artisan Arbor in silver. So we have little silver flowers. They kind of remind me of cartoon flowers, you know, the little outline drawings. This is the length and size. This is about where they're going to sit on your ears. So we have 2 pairs of these. They are number 10. The Tupperware missing is just weird. I know. And it used to only be lids. I would have tons of containers, no lids. Could never find the lid to match the Tupperware. And now it has started going in cycles. It's either the lids or the containers, but we never have both at the same time. And we have not figured out how it happens. I mean, I know we've got kids, but, you know, they're not little kids anymore. And that's part of the problem. Because little kids do not take Tupperware. I'm throwing my kids under the bus. I think grown children are the worst. Because they come over to mom's house. They use something or borrow something.
Or take food home.
Or take food home. Take leftovers home. And they don't bring the containers back. So I saw a meme on Facebook that said, it was a picture of a Ziploc bag with food inside of it, like liquidy type food. And it says, when your mom loves you, but she doesn't trust you with her Tupperware. All right. These are called, It's Just an Expression. Yes, they are exactly the same earring, Becky, just in silver.
Are you going to do
yeah, he seems to think that I should ask a question. Let me show these and then we'll ask the question. It's just an expression in yellow. These are also a post earring, and they say yellow, but they're actually yellow, white, and orange. Kind of a cute vibe. Our post is right behind this white half circle. Yeah, soup in a baggie, right. So that's what they look like closer up. He keeps all the empty butter tubs and Cool Whip containers. Hey, that was our Tupperware growing up. This is the length and size. It was always the margarine containers because they came in so many different sizes, you know, and we had 3 kids, so there was 5 of us. So, you know, they'd come in the bigger ones. They were great for leftovers. So I have 2 pairs of these. They are number 11. I also have those in a slightly different color combination, which I'll pull out in a minute. Let's ask this question so Max doesn't get on me again. I'm always in trouble anyway. Let's see. Where is my questions? It's harder to find good questions than you would think. I can find questions. They're just not good ones. Yeah, I'm going to have to start buying some more Cool Whip. We don't use margarine. We use real butter. But I can buy some Cool Whip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers on this one. I am not going to pick number 6 because I'm not sure anybody is going to guess that one. Let's go with number 3 out of 6. Name something that gets saved. S-A-V-E-D. Saved. Something that gets saved. The dog takes your Tupperware. That's interesting. He probably does. He probably chews on it. Coupons. That should have been in there, but it is not. Coupons are not as popular as they used to be because everything's digital. Yes, country crock containers. Yep, that's what we had. Photos. Photos were number 5. Money was number 1, of course. Containers. No, they don't get saved. That's the problem. Food was number 3. So Becky actually got that one first. Becky was first with the leftovers. Jane was on the same line of thought. Let's see. Lives. Yes and no. There's actually 2 different ones that are kind of similar to that. So I'm not going to say yes to that one because, you know. Anyway, pennies. Kids drawings. So I've got them all over my refrigerator. We had a talk this weekend. I think it was this weekend that was talking about the kids' drawings and, you know, how you save all of them and put them on the refrigerator when the kids drawing the little stick figures and stuff when they're little. And if you were still doing the same drawings at 30, Mom is not putting them on the refrigerator anymore. So if you did not progress past that part and you're still 30 years old and your drawings are still the same, they're not going on the refrigerator anymore. We hide those. Heirlooms, documents, baby shoes. Those are all such good answers. They were not on there. Sometimes I wonder where these people get their ideas. Let's see. We got money. We got food. We got pictures. There are 3 other ones. 2 that are very closely related to lives. And 1 more. Something else you save. Not baggies. We don't wash those out, Mom. Oh, time. That is such a good answer. That was not on the list. That's why it's not on the list, because it was a good answer. Throw out all your good answers and just give me the bad ones, because those are the ones that are on there. You're only supposed to give me the bad answers. But since they aren't the winning answer, I mean, it's not super critical. I can tell you the answers. Anybody have any last guesses? I'll give you just a second to get a last guess in. Maybe we'll come up with it. Save your butt. That also was not on there. Broken things. Smock. Nope. 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 Books. All right, so number 2 was people. Save people. That's pretty similar to lives. But number 6 was soul. Save your soul. You know that expression? Yeah, see, Jane come in with it now. She probably heard me say it and she heard it up and typed it in so she could pretend that was her answer all along. And data. Or data, depending on which part of the country you live in. Always saving it. Used to be more often with floppy disks and that kind of thing. When you'd put them in the computer, you'd save all your work to them. But even now, if you make some changes in a document or something like that, you want to save it. It just saves it to a different place. All right. Now that I have thoroughly confused everyone here, we can move on. I like to make sure everybody's confused before we move on. All right, another pair that are not so big. These are called Distance Pastures in yellow. So let me show it up close over here, and then I'll move it over. So we have an upside down teardrop. We have those little swirls and a yellow bead pressed into them. If I do this slow, it seems to stay better. So that is what they look like up close. This is the length and size. So again, smaller earring. Just one pair of these. Carol wants those. Number 12. They are yours, Carol. Usually the smaller ones go pretty fast. So yeah, I don't end up having a lot of them left. And I kind of hide them. I don't show them to you because then you buy them. I'm kidding. Maybe. All right, these are called Socialite Luster. Also a little bit smaller earring. And I do keep some around just because some people have jobs where they can't have the bigger earrings. So I do try to keep a little bit of them. These have black rhinestones pressed into the lower 2/3 of this circle. Almost kind of looks like a crescent moon laying in the bottom of this circle. This is the length and size of these. Let's see, it's about the size of a nickel. Just so you have a comparison. Size of a nickel. I just have one pair of these. Socialite Luster in black is number 13. Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask about smaller ones for work because they can't have larger ones. So I do try to keep some. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Sorry we missed you the other night. You're getting on just as we got off. That happens sometimes. Not too often, thank goodness. Wouldn't want to miss you all the time. How are things down there in Fort Myers? Is it hot right now?
Yeah, well, they found that's what I told them. They found the body.
No, they found a body?
They found somebody who was a sunken ship on the sunken boat from the storm.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that this morning. That they found that body from Ian. That is crazy. You still got dead bodies floating around out there, Robin. I'm not sure if I want to visit you anytime soon. You had to find all the bodies first. All right, just a little crush in red. We had these in the hot pink the other night. So now we have them in the bright red. Very cool, almost cold. Wow. So it was almost 70 today, and it's going to be 73 tomorrow. So really, really nice, but by Sunday it's going to be raining and cool. So these are a hammered, painted metal. This is a post at the top, so it's right about in the center of that round piece. They found the last two. How do they know they're the last two? Nobody else is missing? This is the length and size. So if you like your red hearts, I have 3 pairs of those. And they're number 14. You want our weather violet? But then everything would thaw out. I like being able to put my milk out on the back porch to keep it cold. Of course, it might freeze into a cement block, but we used to do that sometimes in Wyoming when we would we'd have too many things in the fridge and it got full. We'd just set the stuff outside and it'd stay cold. Oh, the last 2 from Fort Myers Beach. Okay. All right. These are called Nautical Notion. Couldn't read my writing. Nautical Notion in blue. These are also a post earring. Our post is right up here. They kind of look like one of the little life preservers on a ship. They're in a baby blue beads with silver spacers around a white ring, and that is open in the center. I know it looks black. That's just the card. So that is open in the center. That's going to sit like this. So just one pair of these as well. Nautical Notion in blue, and they're number 15. All right, let's ask another question. Jane says it's 57 there. That is unheard of for California. It's not supposed to be that chilly there. I mean, I know it's January, but still. All right, here's 4 answers. And this is you've probably seen stuff about it on the news or, people talking about it. 4 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something a school on a really tight budget might not have money for. Something a school that's on a really tight budget might not have money for. So many things. So many things. A lot of the teachers are coming out of their pockets to provide stuff for the kids. Not fair. Music, free lunch, art. Those were not it. Sports was number 4. Sports and equipment. Books were number 1. And you've got to have those, right? It is a school. How are you going to learn? Music, supplies, art, Kleenex. Nope, they ask all the parents to bring it. That's why we can't afford anything. Transportation, not transportation. Around here, we have a lack of bus drivers, and they have to do 2 or 3 trips each. So the kids are getting home really late at night because there are not enough people to drive the school buses. It's not a money thing. It's just a lack of people thing. Food, not food. I'm going to check really quick just to make sure nobody got it that I didn't see. Violet got it. It was computers. That was number 2. See, and I almost missed that one. Number 3. Number 3, you need transportation for. Otherwise, not going to do much. Number 3 is something you need transportation for. What might a school not have a budget for if they're on a really tight budget? You might have to eliminate. Away games. That is close. It's field trips. Yeah. Field trips. So kids don't get to go anywhere. They just can't afford both the money to get in these places or to reserve the places, but probably the gas for the buses and the bus driver times. They got to pay the bus driver to be there during those times. So it does end up costing quite a bit of money to have field trips. Sylvia, I forgot that I have small hoops too. These came in last week. These are in an antique copper. I know probably everybody else has seen them, but you weren't here. So these are antique copper mini hoops. They're about 1/2 inch in size. You can see they're the wider ones. This is what that 1/2 inch translates to. You can see they're not very big. I like to wear these in my second hole. I wear this size in my second hole a lot. So these are called Burnished Beauty in copper. We have 4 of these. They're going to be number 16. I was glad they came out with the antique copper ones finally, because we didn't have any mini hoops in the antique copper. Now, Caitlin just asked me for some in the black metal the other day. I think it was Sunday. I was trying to think. But we have not had any in the black metal yet. I think it's one of the only things we have not had them in. I think brass and the black metal. You have to go for a 7-hour stress test next Thursday.
But they're going to see if she can stay stressful for 7 hours?
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I mean, I'm stressed for 7 hours at a time all the time. I know what you're talking about, Robin. I hope it comes out well. Really hoping for the best for you. Yeah, I'm stressed for 7 hours at a time on a rolling basis. When was that, Robin? When did you have a heart attack? Was that one recently? All right, these are called High Tide Terrace. you didn't know about it. Yeah, they said sometimes you don't notice. High Tide Terrace in copper. So these are not the super shiny copper, but not a super dark antique copper either. They kind of remind me of the seagrass at the beach. Just have one pair of these. This is the length and size. He said it was recently. Okay. They said a lot of times, especially with women, it's mistaken for like indigestion if it's not a really bad one. Number 17 for these. So they encourage you when you're having those type of symptoms to get checked out. Because the only way they can tell the difference is to run like cardiac enzymes and the other tests. Somebody else. Do you know if you had any symptoms looking back? Did you have any time that you thought maybe that's what happened? Somebody else just had one recently, and I'm trying to think who it was. That was the same thing. This kind of mild. They just found they were looking for something else or looking at something else, and they saw some mild damage on there, so they knew there had been a heart attack. All right, I also have one pair of these left. These are called Water Lily Love. They are in rose gold. So if you know what a water lily looks like, you know what these earrings look like. They are in the rose gold, so that kind of orangey or pinkish gold. That's actually a combination of copper and gold. In a hospital in September, they thought it was stomach issues. Yeah, a lot of times that's what it is. So the post is right up here, which means these are going to hang down just a little bit. So about like this. So these are Water Lily Love in the rose gold. You're going to the cardiologist too, Sylvia? Y'all should carpool. These are number 18. Except you don't live close enough to each other.
I hope everything goes all right.
Yeah, I hope everybody's tests come back good. It might be nice when we don't have to worry about that anymore. Just too many sad, sad things. 18 for Sylvia. You got it. It's another pair of post earrings. These are called Stellar Square in black. So these are a black stone, black rhinestone. It's that square faceted cut. And then one side has a little open space and the other side is solid. So look like that. Our post is right up here in the corner. So they're going to hang down like a set square. A square set on point, sorry. Set square is something else. So this is about what size they are. So we have one pair of these. Stellar Square in black. Number 19. I think I had those Water Lily Love in silver too. I'm trying to see if I can see where they are over here. How did everybody's day go? Hope everybody had a nice day. Sold on 19. You got it. So she wants 19.
Cool. Come on.
Sylvia.
I want it too.
Yeah, well, mom was too slow.
Okay.
Sylvia had it first. You're saving mom money. Don't feel bad, Sylvia. She doesn't need them, trust me.
Stop saying that.
She's going to get me later. She does not need them.
I'll get her to buy some more. I'll get her to buy some jewelry because I'll tell Dad he needs to buy another tool.
Max is going to tell Dad he needs to buy another tool so that you can buy some jewelry, Mom. No, she's totally fine, Sylvia. She wants you to have them, so. Yeah, I'm not seeing those. The Water Lily Love. Know what I did with them. They might be in the other case. All right. Yeah, she said Mom says you saved her, Sylvia. See, you did your good deed for the day. He just did a paint sprayer. I have one of those too. It's my toy. What kind of paint sprayer did he buy? I like paint sprayers. All right, I also have one pair of these. These are called Look and Fly in silver. So we have a silver feather. Some nice little feather detail in there. And they're on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. So these are a little bit bigger, but not as big as some of my others. These are number 20. Just one pair of those left. Look and Fly in silver. I don't know why it just turned me yellow. I guess I was jaundiced over there. I think I bought a Wagner too, actually. That's what I bought. I've had it for a few years now. I bought it when we moved into this house because we painted all the cabinets and the doors and we did a whole bunch of painting work. Yeah, see, I used mine for the cabinets. Worked great. Okay, another question. Or make him paint them? Yeah, it's never going to get done if you wait for him. But if you go start it, he will take over. That's the secret. Secret to life. Getting husbands to do things.
Not paint.
Or fathers. Yeah, Max doesn't care about the painting. He'll let me do that all day. But usually, if you want something done and you want your husband or your father to do it, you just go grab all the tools and go start doing it yourself, and they will take over and it will get done because they do not want to finish that job. It took me a little while to catch on. I was just very independent, and I'm like, well, if you're not going to do it, I am. And then I figured out that that was a good way to get them to do things. All right. Oh, dear. All right. We have 6 answers on this one. Your hubby does it all. Do you have trouble motivating him to get it done in a timely manner, though? A timely manner? See, sometimes they kind of procrastinate a little bit. And I like to speed them up. That's their kick in the butt. All right, 6 answers on this one. Let's go with number 5. Name something you hate to find when you open your freezer. Something you hate to find when you open your freezer. One of these we just found a couple, almost 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago. He is on everything. Well, can you send him up here? Frostbitten meat. Open bags. Thawed food. The food is thawed. That was number 5. That was it. Liver. Violet does not want liver in her freezer. Melted popsicles. Those are the worst, aren't they? Especially if they're not the tube kind that you can just refreeze. Open bags. Freezer burn. A head of lettuce. Oh, that is really hard on that lettuce. Defrosted. Oh, my nose tickles. And exploded soda. That was number 6. Lots of frost. That was number 3. Crusty ice cream. Isn't that the worst? And I love ice cream, so I'm always upset when it grew little frost sickles on top of it and it didn't taste good anymore. You did that last summer. I've done a bottle. I put a glass bottle of wine in my freezer to chill it quickly. Totally forgot about it. And it froze. And it broke the bottle. So then I not only had a mess to clean up, but I had no wine. So got me doubled. Your phone. Does that happen often, Jane? That sounds oddly specific. Open meat. It didn't have any open containers on there. Rotten food. Yep, number 2. 2 more things. 2 more things that we actually have not covered yet, unless somebody's answer didn't come up. Jeff did it. Oh, boy. Never let him live that one down. You just remind him of that one. Tell him he's getting Alzheimer's. Go start Googling nursing home brochures. Yeah, no wine and a mess. Yeah, it's just a double problem. Frost. We got frost. That was number 3. Number 1 does not happen very often. Keys in it. Well, at least they're safe. A dead animal. That also sounds oddly specific. Please don't tell me about that one. And this one, the other one, does not happen very often anymore because most people don't use these. Not a bug, but I have seen that happen. Money. Oh no, I like finding money. I'll come look through your freezer. Burned out light. Not the burned out light. Broken ice maker. That is so close, Becky. So close to one of them. Expired food. Not expired food. You're actually missing the number 1 answer, and it does have to do with the food. Empty ice trays. Yes, that is number 4. It does not happen that often anymore because most people don't use the ice trays. We all have ice makers. Not everybody uses theirs, but we all have ice makers. But yes, so aggravating when you would go in there and find the ice trays were empty. And you know, that's not something you can like fix really quickly. No, it's going to take hours for that to freeze. So yeah, you're just out of luck at that point. Number 1, we still have not gotten. It is no food. An empty freezer. That's what people hate to find when they open their freezer, that you don't have any food. Not a good feeling. Jasmine does it. No, I'm going to have to get on her. There's at least one in every house that does that will empty things out. Let me tell you, Caitlin, just recently, and it wasn't an ice tray, Caitlin just recently in here, we found an empty toaster strudel box. And me and Daniel are the ones that mostly eat them. But this time, Caitlin went and got one. And she got the last one. And she put the box back in the freezer. So, of course, next time we go to get toaster strudels, grab the box, and there's nothing there. That is the most aggravating feeling. All right, these are called crimped couture. These are the black and gold combination. So you have black at the bottom, you have the gold at the top. These are post earring, and our post is right up here in this corner. I don't know, Jane. I don't know why either. And I agree, Becky. It is just mean. So you make people think you have something, and then they go to get it, and not there. All right, so we have 2 pairs of these. Crimped couture in black is number 21. I love toaster strudels. I know they're not like gourmet food, but it's almost like a mini pie. It just started snowing at your house. You know what? What day was that we were out? Was that Saturday morning that it was snowing?
Yeah.
Saturday morning, we were out doing an Amazon route, doing Amazon deliveries. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And there were snow flurries out there. In fact, at some points, it was a little hard to see out there because the headlights, would reflect off the snow. And there was enough snow that it caused a problem seeing. To solve that, take them out of the box. Well, you have a point. Except they'll probably get lost in the freezer. Snowman! Yeah, Becky can make a snowman and show it to us, and we'll all be jealous. All right, these are called Mesa Garden in black. Black stone. So that's an oval black stone. Outside, almost like a little sun. Like the kids draw the sun, the little triangle. Yes, Robin. Yes. And that is exactly when we usually find it. You wake up in the middle of the night, and you're like, oh, I have a taste for a toaster strudel, and go out there, and the box is empty. I will wake somebody up if that happens. We have 2 pairs of these. This is the length and the size. So Mesa Garden in black. This is the same kind of stone. It's actual stone, like the crackle stone, but you can see there's no marbling in this one. So 2 pairs of those. They're number 22. Sylvia, you have 5 to 6 inches of snow. That is a nice amount. Not too much, not too little. Yeah, I like when you've got just that little bit of amount. I don't think so, Becky. I think I only ordered 2 pairs, and I've got two still. So let me see. What did I say those were, Max?
What, these?
Was it Mesa Garden?
Mesa Garden.
Okay, let me check really. All I have to do it in the name, and it will tell me who bought one of those. Nope, just Mom. Mom has a pair. All right, next pair. I have one of these. These are a faceted oval black rhinestone. Really pretty frame around these. Has the little hematite rhinestones. Sure, no problem. Kind of a linear pattern, and then has the little hematite rhinestones in them, which are the dark gray, charcoal gray. This is the length and size. So these are not a huge pair either. Dangly, but not huge. These are called East Side Etiquette. And Max is wondering if I was ever going to tell him the name of these. I am. I'm just slow. Sylvia wants these too. These are number 23, Sylvia. So those are yours. Just had 1 pair of those. Some of these are vintage pairs, which is, well, I only have 1 pair of them left. Which vintage you have to take with a grain of salt because paparazzi's only been here since 2011. So he only gets so vintage with a company that's only just turned 12 years old. They actually just celebrated their 12th anniversary in business. Like within the last week. I remember seeing the post about it. And these are really pretty. I love these. 3 pairs of these left. These are in gold. Smooth like Flutter. If any of you know about the K-pop bands, you know they named this after a song. These are little iridescent rhinestones set in gold. The post is right up here. The post is right up here in the top corner of that butterfly. This is the size. So you can either wear them with your face right here in the middle, or you can wear them facing out. Doesn't matter. You can wear them whichever way you want. So I have 3 pairs of these. They are number 24. Smooth like Flutter in gold. I love butterflies. Not everybody does, but I love them.
Butterflies.
Flutterbies. That's what the kids used to call them when they were little. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I'm breaking your budget. I don't mean to, you know. It kind of just happens when you come in here. You would not be surprised how many times I hear that. Let's see. Looking to see what else we've got. What number was that? That was number 24?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to do one more before I can do a question. Let's see. Let's do these in Cracklestone. We haven't had a lot of Cracklestone. So we have orange Cracklestone. That one keeps trying to turn around. So we have the orange Cracklestone surrounded by white rhinestones. So we got a little glitz with that Cracklestone. So a round bead surrounded by a halo of white rhinestones. This is the length and size. This is called Mojave Mogul in orange, and I have 2 of those. These are going to be number 25. And now I can ask a question. I do have an orange crackle stone necklace, a longer one. It's a longer layered one if you need something to match those. So, you know, if you're saying you can't buy orange crackle stone earrings because I don't have an orange crackle stone necklace to match that, you have no worries. I got you covered. You may wish I didn't, but I do.
Yeah, Robin, you know how much you like orange and yellow, right?
All right. Here's a fairly easy one. It's 4 answers. Let's go with number 3. Name a possession men like to boast about having. Specifically men. A possession that men like to boast about having. Because it would be a different list if it was women. Just trust me, I can see the list. It would be a different list. The cars was number 1. Nice cars. A boat. That was exactly right. Becky, you're on top of it. Boats was number 3. Girls. Girls were number 2. And money was number 4. Look at it. See, you guys are smart. Yep. Tools should have been on there. If they'd had more answers, I bet tools would have been on there. Guns. Yeah, the guns too. Golf clubs. Yeah. Big screen TV. Although that is not as big of a deal as it used to be because TVs have gotten so affordable that everybody has a big screen TV, it seems like. And I mean, not regular big screen, like giant Jumbotron size screen. Hi, Kim. Thanks for stopping in. So, yeah. Man caves. Ooh, that's a good answer. But no, you got all 4 of them. You got them. You guys are super smart. Can't fool you at all. Let's see. I was looking for, I have some post iridescent earrings. Here I just had them. Some smaller ones. All right. So I have some multis on my desk. It's getting to the point where I can't tell what's on my desk. Oh boy. I may or may not have a lot of things on my desk right at the moment.
Neil says bourbon collection.
Bourbon collection. But if you brag about it, somebody might want you to share it. So that's a good reason not to brag about that. You don't tell anybody the size of your bourbon collection. Because then you have to share. You're watching me on YouTube again. Look at that. You got me on your big screen TV, don't you? We were just talking about how everybody has a big screen. Kim likes to put me on YouTube and watch me on her big screen TV. I don't know why she wants to see that much of me. Just kidding. I know she's watching the jewelry, but I have to give her a hard time anyway. All right. I don't know why I don't see those. I don't even know what they're called, and I still don't see them. He likes to share. I don't like to share. No, I'm really not. And if you get me on the TV screen, you're going to find out. You can see all the flaws up close. All right. I have 3 pairs of these. These are also a post earring. They are called Rustic Romance in blue. Yes, she wants to see the jewelry up close. These are a crackle stone in that turquoise color in a heart shape. And then we have the silver kind of fanning out from that center. They're not quite symmetrical. Our post is right up here in that indent of the heart. So they're going to hang down a little bit like this. So 3 pairs of those. Rustic Romance in blue is number 26. I understand that it's about the jewelry, but let me just say that if you're going to put me on your big screen, I do not recommend that. Do not recommend it. I think there's probably better ideas. You know, when they put movie stars up there, they airbrush them. They airbrush the film. They airbrush the skin. They have makeup artists. They have hair artists. I do not have those things, which is why you should not put me on that big screen. 2 pairs of these. Flawless Fronds in blue. So we have navy blue rhinestones. They're a teardrop shape down one side. And then we have the round white rhinestones down the inside curve. The post is right up here in the top. So, of course, these are going to be backwards on me. But this is how they're going to hang down. Thank you, Robin. Hi, Terry. So Flawless Fronds in blue. We have 2 of these available. They are going to be number 27. I love that blue color. I love every color of blue, but there are some that I am more fond of than others. I love a navy blue, love a royal blue. I think those are probably my 2 favorite shades. But they have never made an ugly color of blue, and I can't say that about a lot of other colors. There are a few colors that there are no ugly shades of. Blue is one of them. Well, you know what? I have another whole ring of earrings sitting right here on my desk. Let me just make sure they weren't in that. Nope, they were not in that. Let's see. We're almost done here. Let's finish this set out. We'll ask another question, and then let's see. We will let Max do his spinny thing. That's the official term, spinny thing. And then we'll tell you who won. Mojave Mesquite in copper. I have 1 pair of these left. Again, a little bit smaller pair. Not as small as some of the others we've looked at, but a smaller pair. These are in antiqued copper. So we have those teardrop shapes up at the top and the round shapes down at the bottom. Have some dot motif going around the bottom. These, the bottom one is about the size of a nickel. So this is the length and the size. Mojave Mesquite in copper is number 28. Just 1 pair of those. These, I don't know what it is about these, but I just love the way these look. They actually look like little dresses, don't they? Aren't they cute? These are called Metal Physical Mood. They're in silver. This is my last pair of these. Oh, my nose tickles from this one. Hand sanitizer. Let me get some more hand sanitizer so that it can tickle more. So they're a brightly polished silver. You can see they're kind of twisted up there near the top. Looks like a full skirt flaring out there. These are a post earring, and our post is right here, just above that twist. So they do hang down a little bit. Again, these are going to be backwards on me, but theoretically, you could wear them either way. So this is the length and size. We have 1 pair of these. Metal Physical Mood, and they do have a little weight to them. They're number 29. You know, I think I really just love earrings. Pretty sure that's what it is. Because these are very similar, and I love these too. Again, 1 pair of these left. These are called Modern Maverick in silver. Looks like a crumpled piece of paper with a little fine hammering on it, doesn't it? But super shiny crumpled paper, crumpled aluminum foil maybe. These are a post earring, and our post is right up in here. Normally you would put this side toward your face. But of course, I'm backwards as usual. So this is the size. Modern Maverick in silver. Are we at number 30? Yeah, number 30. So one pair of those. All right. So I'm getting ready to ask our last question for the night. And then we'll look at a few more pairs of earrings while Max does his spinny thing. Let's see. This is interesting. 4 answers. Let's try number 2. Name something a parent might try to convince their child to try in the summer. Something a parent might try to convince their child to try in the summer. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I do this to myself. So it itches so that I can scratch it so that I can put more hand sanitizer on to make it itch more. Swimming was exactly right. Terry got it first. Exactly right, Terry. Swimming was number 2. Camp, or it was camping, so a little bit different, but still the same word. That was number 3. Bug spray. Okay. Okay. We'll just go with that. Watermelons, s'mores. No food is on here, I will tell you that. Sunscreen. Stayovers. Ooh, that would be fun. I like stayovers. Can we have those? We can still have those, right? So number 1 is something a really little kid would maybe try out during the summer for the first time, or something that they would use during a summer. The other one is something a big kid might be convinced to try out during a summer. So 1 for really little kids, 1 for really big kids. Riding a bike. That is a good guess, but that was not the answer. Skating, baseball. Nope. Skiing. Oh, in the summer? Violet, where do you ski in the summer? Pennsylvania's not that cold.
Water ski.
A job. Yes, that was number 4. So Terry got that one. Max reminded me about water skiing. Okay, that's fair. But you did just say skiing, so I have to pick on you. All right, now the one for the little kid. Got the summer job. That was for the big kids. What about for the little kids? And I mean little, like toddler probably size. Going to the zoo. Oh, that would be fun. They usually love the animals. You don't have to convince them too much. I mean, I just go to the beach, but fishing. Fishing's fun for other people. It's boring to me. I grew up doing it, so I've had enough fishing in one lifetime. I read my book while they fish. The pool, not the pool, not the ocean. Although you do have to, for them to get in the water, it does take some convincing. This is something else you find at the beach, but they might do at home as well. And this is the home version. Napping. I like napping. I don't reserve it just for summer, so. If I only napped during the summer, that would be so sad. The sandbox. Yes, Becky, that was number 1. The sandbox. Yep, gotta play in that sand. Wading pool is good too. I like the wading pool. Now, around here, I don't know if it's that way everywhere, because I don't remember it being like that when we grew up. You have a sandbox down here. You're going to find ants in it. They like to build in the sandbox. Oh, I have the wrong thing lit up. All right. So let us look at a few more pairs of earrings so that Max can play spinny thing. These were an exclusive that I got from the convention, the paparazzi convention. These are kind of cool because they're bendy. See that? They're teardrops that are 3 strands of rhinestones. So this is a solid piece up here. And then we have the strands that are kind of bendy on the bottom. These are called Take a Power Stance in white. So they are set in silver. They're white rhinestones. Oh, I didn't sell you anything yet? I'm sure I can manage. I usually do that between shows. This is the length and size. They are a post earring. So the post is right up in here. We just have one pair. Take a Power Stance is number 31. These are really cool. Called Highly Flammable. Highly Flammable. These are in copper with the white rhinestones. Do I have any smaller earrings? Well, I've been showing some smaller ones. That's about as small as they get. The ones that I've been showing tonight. So these are white rhinestones in that super shiny copper. Kind of look like a little fire. They're on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. I have 2 pairs of these. Highly Flammable in copper. And they are number 32. Oh, I have to have cool looking ones. All right, Mom wants one of those. You know she can't leave without buying something. So she's afraid I'm not going to find anything else she likes. So she's going to buy those. I love those. So pretty. Especially if you have a copper choker that has the white rhinestones. They look really nice with that. Floral Fad in silver. These are a smaller hoop. These are little, let's let it focus, little flowers all the way around. These are in antique silver, so we got a little bit of the black with the silver. This is the length and size. Okay, Robin, which one do you want? You want the silver hoops or did you want the copper? These are about the size of a dime in diameter. We have 3 of these. Number 33. I did get that right? The hoops. Okay. Hoops are...
So which one does Robin want?
For Robin. Hoops are for Robin. Jane wants one.
Well, she wants the one you just did, 33.
The hoops, yep. So Jane and Robin. Also have 1 pair of these. Durango Desert in silver. So we have that flower pattern. Kind of a scalloped edge. Why does that one want to... Oh, because the back is loose. There we go. Let's tighten up the back. There we go. So these are like a button earring with a scalloped edge in antique silver. These are called Durango Desert. Our post is right in the center of that flower. So it's going to sit up like this. I was just going to tell you something about these. Oh, they're about the size of a dime too. That's what I was going to tell you. I lost that thought. So Durango Desert in silver. These are going to be number 34. Robin, you're our winner for tonight. You haven't won in a little while. That's good. So you're going to get a free piece this week. Aren't you glad you bought hoops? All right, let's do one more. I think these are cute too. I have these in 3 colors, actually. The base color in this one is black. I also have ones where the base color is white or yellow. And after that, they have like little confetti all over them. I call them cupcake tops because that's what they remind me of, cupcakes with sprinkles on them. So we have multicolored, these are little seed beads, multicolored little beads on a black base You can see they stand up a little bit, almost like a cupcake top. These are a post earring. Our post is right up here in the top. I have 3 of the black ones. So this is what those are going to look like. They're about the size of a quarter in diameter. So just like that. And again, I do have white and yellow if you prefer one of the other colors. But these are the black ones. Kaleidoscopic Sky in black. You should have heard the sound Max just made. You know he does not want to have to spell kaleidoscopic. Kaleidoscopic Sky in black. There you go, Max. Oh boy. Oh, now that our fun is over, you can go back to your regularly scheduled lives already in progress. Let's see, it's Wednesday. So Friday, you heard him.
Right, except for one letter.
You spelled it right except for one letter. Hey, that's a win.
Yeah, I had E instead of
Yeah, so our new stuff didn't come in today. It got delayed till tomorrow. So we will look at that new stuff on Friday, starting at 7 o'clock. So I have new stuff for you on Friday so that we can find some more things that you really can't live without. Let's see. If you didn't get an invoice or didn't see an invoice and think you should have had one, make sure you let me know and I will resend it or let you know that you didn't have one. And either way, it'll be cleared up. What else did I tell them to tell me? Oh, hearts. Right now, all the hearts are out. So if you want any specific hearts, as in pieces like rings, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, or specific colors, they're usually red, white, or pink. Please let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to buy too many hearts because I've already got a few, quite a few here. But if you are looking for something in hearts in a specific color or a specific piece, I will be happy to look at those for you. Yep. So have a great rest of the work week, and I will see you back on Friday, and we can have another party. Good night.